Hi there, I'm Kelli Fox from astrology.tv with a weekly astrology overview for October 24th through October 30th, 2022. This would have to be one of the biggest weeks of the whole year. There's so much going on, and the main headline is we have a solar eclipse in Scorpio. Well, let me tell you about the other occurrences, and then I'll get back to that meaning. So we also had, Saturn, planet of karma, turning direct. It's been retrograde since June. Sun and Venus in Scorpio, but I talked about that on last week's video. And we also have Jupiter, planet of luck and good fortune, retrograding back into compassionate Pisces. Mercury, planet of the mind, moving into intense Scorpio. And we have Mars, warrior planet Mars, turning retrograde in Gemini. So where to begin? So the solar eclipse in Scorpio, this is huge news, like really big news. According to astrologers, eclipses are right up there, top 3 of major events in astrology. So this is the last eclipse season for 2022. We've got the solar eclipse in Scorpio, which is basically a supercharged new moon that's happening on Tuesday at 2 degrees Scorpio. If you're born early in the fixed sign, so if you're an April-born Taurus, July-born Leo, October-born Scorpio, or January-born Aquarius, I'm talking to you. Or if you have any planets in the early degrees of the fixed signs, major life changes, huge things going on. And I don't just mean this week, I mean the past few weeks, even the past few months, this year, even the end of last year, and then onwards. So solar eclipses are all about new beginnings, but not necessarily the things that we can see straight away. So with this solar eclipse in Scorpio, it's intense, it's dramatic, could be about money and finances. It's always about transition and change. And then with Scorpio, it's about getting to the truth of something. So regardless of what sign you are, it's about knowing what the truth is. Companion to this solar eclipse is a lunar eclipse, and that's happening on the 8th of November in Taurus. And so that's another money sign. So the fixed signs are really in for big changes at this time. Now, I said the other event going on is Jupiter retrograding back into Pisces. So last year, Jupiter was in Pisces. It's a 12-year or, 11+ year cycle. Jupiter stays in one sign for about a year. So Jupiter retrograding back into Pisces, where it will be until, looks like here, until December, and then it moves back into Aries. So Jupiter in Pisces, it's like the final hurrah of the cycle. So basically, it's about care and compassion, the collective, trusting our instincts and intuition. But many of us need to take care with Jupiter retrograde in Pisces about not overdoing it with drugs and alcohol, or giving so much of ourselves that there's nothing left to give. With this retrograde cycle, it allows us to sort of complete these open-ended things. If you're dealing with people from faraway places, there could be a level of confusion or misunderstandings. Any sort of legal issues should be wrapped up at this time. But it is a matter of completion of a really big cycle. And then on the weekend, we've got Mercury, planet of the mind and communication, moving into Scorpio. This is really great for truth-seeking, research, investigation, and getting to the bottom of something. And then on Sunday, we've got Mars, planet of action and passion, retrograding in Gemini. Be really careful. I mean, we're already in the shadow period of this influence. Be really careful with, the words you use and the things that you say. Heated words really sums up Mars retrograde in Gemini. Heated words. It's like We take 2 steps forward and 1 step back. Many of us might feel that we're juggling too many things, there's too many priorities. We're too scattered with this energy. We're looking at things from the past on how to incorporate into the present and the future. Mars will turn direct in January. So Mars is the planet that turns retrograde the second least amount of times. Venus is the first. So when Mars is retrograde, there's this passive aggressive behavior. So we can expect a level of sarcasm, or we think we're being witty, but we're really being more cutting. So if you're a mutable sign, that's Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, or Pisces, be mindful with your words. Try not to take on too much at this time with this energy. So for more information about what's in store for your zodiac sign this week, be sure to visit astrology.tv/horoscope/weekly. Sign up for one of my free horoscope newsletters. That's astrology.tv/newsletters. I'm Kelli Fox. Thanks for tuning in.